Do you want to learn more about the real Belize and listen to locals and expat stories that are actually living here in Belize? Well, you're in the right place right now. You're listening to Belize Talk Radio, and I'm your host, Macarena Rose. Welcome back, everybody, to Belize Talk Radio. And, while we took a break, we were finding out some more information that, to share with you. And the fact that, we were talking about, who is part of your group, and you said it can grow to, you have 3 and 10. Is there a difference when you're playing with different people? Do you bring in different energies? They bring in their own spirit, or what changes?
Well, yeah, everybody have different spirit and different energies. So all our show never the same. Every time we play the show always different.
But you didn't know that you were going to be playing in an office today, were you? You just
No.
You just never know, do you?
Right.
You have to enjoy life because the magic happens in Belize. It's just magical. And what I mean by that is I went down a long dirt road not knowing where I was going and who I was going to meet, and I landed on y'all's doorstep, and you welcomed right in, and you won my heart because you climbed up the coconut tree and got me a coconut and gave me a fresh coconut water. I'm just in heaven from that, quite frankly. But the thing is that because you guys are actually you're in your craft, you are in your rhythm of making the drums and teaching the music, it won't die because Richard wants to learn, and then Richard, you're going to teach people, and it goes on and on and on.
Right.
But it's only with good role models. And what great role models you all are. You realize that? You're a great role model.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a responsibility, but it's a very good one. So remember that when you're being the role model, it's a responsibility. But it really matters. And so, I'm going to ask something that I think is an interesting question because it's something that we've actually talked about. And you're wondering what it's going to be, aren't you? You just never know what Macarena might ask. But you told me that you have a dream. Share your dream.
Yeah, well,
I think it's
my utmost dream is to go to Africa and to go and study more about my tradition, about the drums, about the drum culture, and learn more about the drums so I can more further share this information with the youths. Yeah, this is my great passion, to go study in Africa with the masters of Africa, Guinea, Conakry.
Is that where they are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the style, and I've been playing the djembe and into that.
Burkina Faso, all these places have great drummer.
Really?
Yeah.
And you want to go?
Yes, that's my passion. I want to go
Boombay,
study
have you
there.
thought about that?
Yeah, I thought about it, and I may be talking about this for a while, and actually we were trying to, it was last year or year before, we were trying to get something together, but we didn't really work out, but it's still on it, no?
Yeah.
Well, I think you just never know because there may be somebody that's listening that knows somebody and wants to see the passion that you all have get even bigger to learn some other techniques and things and even how to make different styles of drums, I guess, but different music so you can bring it back to Belize and have other people in the country learn it. Because it gives youths like Richard, something to dream and esteem for and to learn how to craft a drum. I wouldn't have the utmost idea whatsoever how to do that, but you all do it, and you do it with love. You have to see these drums. Log into the website macarenarose.com because they're gorgeous, and the sounds are exquisite. So, what else would you like to play for us?
Well, we can play, since we are on the celebration and we're going down to Christmas, we can play a rhythm from the Christmas Brom.
Yeah.
Broke down
Christmas
rhythm.
Brown, okay.
Christmas Brom.
Yeah.
Are you thinking?
Yep.
He's adjusting his drums because he's like, okay, Christmas Brom, we're going to do something different. And he's moving the drums that are amazingly like tied together. And there's like this intricate rope system, which, by the way, you know, you're not going to see these pictures. There's a rope system that I thought was for just to be able to carry them, and it was a lot easier that way. But it's actually to tighten the skins on the drum, right?
Yeah.
Because I've had Boombay have to tighten my skin before because it was loose.
Yeah, maybe again, huh?
Oh, he's inspecting his drum. It needs to tighten a little bit more. I'm so glad you're here. She's been waiting for you.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Okay.
Of music. What a celebration to be here with you all, to listen to this music and get to share it with you listeners. You know, you want to stay tuned into this because this is amazing information that you just don't hear every day. And frankly, you got to know where to go, don't you? You just have to know. And it is those little, to me, those things that just take you in a different place, like, you know, a left-hand turn in a different area that magically put me in Gill's Point, and, you know, got to meet them fabulous people that are doing it. And I have to say, Richard, you impressed me. You impressed me so much because I have known them for 10 years and been dear friends, and to get to, you know, have the honor and privilege of meeting you, and thank you for that, because I could watch you playing. He just lit up, audience. He just lit up. He absolutely, you could see you were getting so into it and you were feeling it. You feel it. Right. I feel it. I can't sit here. I can't sit still. I don't even know if we could listen to it and not, be moving along with it. But I certainly, I can't do the drumming. Emmett, I want to ask you, you have something that's coming up on the side of your drum that's like these metal things with like rings on them. And I see like a little bell on this one. And so what is this?
Well, this is very West African. This is called kishen kishen.
Oh, I like that word. How do you say it?
Kishen kishen.
Kishen kishen. I like that word.
This is also an instrument, and it makes the drum sound metallic, and it also, when you are playing in audience, it also block out negative energy that coming in.
So it's the sound that breaks out any negative energy. So nice. So I'll be burning copal around you all, and you will be doing this too. I love copal. I always have. But this is actually, it's beautiful. And what is this made out of? What is this metal?
This is sheet metal.
Sheet metal. It's just beautiful, and it has a nice sound to it. So it's fascinating to me because there is so much to the actual drums. And I've seen commercial drums. Many of them, and I've seen things that you can buy in the stores, and I've seen online, etc. And then now when I always look at your drums and my own that I have several of them that Boombay's made. I'm gonna have to get one for Emmett made too. They're just made with love. How long does it take to make a drum like this?
Well, a djembe drum, like your size, can take anywhere from 4 to 5 days.
Yeah.
From start to finish.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's not an overnight thing. Yeah. By the way, these drums are something that aren't processed, by any means through a mill or anything else. They're made by hand.
Handmade.
Handmade. There's a lot to it, and for you to be able to have something like that, it was on my list to do. This was the last one that Boombay made. It's fabulous. But so this drum here has a different sound. Is it made with a different drum? Boombay is sitting in the middle of us, and he has two drums stacked on top of each other, and they're smaller in circumference than the other drums, obviously. Is it made with different wood to also make a different sound, or?
Usually we make them with mahogany, but this one particular is made out of cahoon, the big one. Yeah.
The bottom one is? It's made with cahoon tree. Oh, they're beautiful trees.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you could use their wood. I never knew that. I don't know why, but I never knew that you could do that with it. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back in just a moment. I'm your host, Macarena Rose, on Belize Talk Radio, on the Overseas Radio Network.
Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena.